Mr. Jack Dockery, everybody.
Hey, how we doing tonight? I know y'all aren't going to believe this as big as I am, but I used to get bullied at work. But it's a real asshole named Chad. But very conveniently for this joke, Chad was only clever enough to make his insults based on the color of my shirt. I could have sworn I heard somebody say they wanted to hear one of them. And I just think that's fucked, because we just met each other, and that was one of the weirdest times of my life. I'm still going to therapy for that shit. All right, fuck it, we're here, let's do it. So I wore green one day, and Chad stops by my desk and he goes, man, Shrek is even fucking uglier in person. And I wore purple, and he goes, man, when did Grimace and Barney have themselves a love child? And I said, at least I wasn't a fucking mistake. I know it's dark, but I know it got really quiet back there. I hit close to home for somebody, so I'm just gonna keep moving, all right. Now, the day that my therapist remembers the best is the day that I wore red. Somebody gave me a little trip from behind. I went busting right through my fucking cubicle, but I landed it. But then I hear Chad's ass in the background just going, oh yeah. And I'm like, this is fucked. How can I work here anymore when you got this piece of shit harassing me all the fucking time? I'm not the goddamn Kool-Aid man. You guys have got to get rid of this piece of shit. And that is when I found out that Chad doesn't even work there. Or anywhere, actually. Why? When corporate made me go for a mandatory psych eval after that, I found out that Chad probably doesn't even exist. I forgot this was an open mic. I thought this was just my therapy, so I hope you guys don't mind. This is way cheaper than insurance. All right. All right, let's get something lighter. I hear everybody else talking about drugs and porn. Let's go for that. All right, so I know at some point we've all been watching porn and you see something cool and new and you're like, I could do that. You can't. That's why they're on porn. You can't do that shit. All right, but I'm going to tell you about my episode. All right, so for whatever reason, I'm watching this one where they interview the girl at the front of the porn, and I'm just like, whatever. But I hear her talking about McDonald's, and I'm like, whoa, back it up. What was that, girl? She says, yeah, I like to eat a sausage egg McMuffin with cheese, and I put my mouth so big that I could put the hash browns right there on the rest of the sandwich and just shove the whole fucking thing in there at the same time. Whew. Also, that is now my porn move. So I check out of the hotel. I'm on my way to the airport. I hit up McDonald's and I'm stacking my sandwich up there, putting the hash browns up there. I look over at the girl that I'm riding with. I'm like, yeah, you ready for this, baby? I get it about right here, and that's when I found out I don't have the mouth of a 24-year-old porn star. And so, I mean, now I got like that hash brown flying out over here, and I got like that weird floppy-ass egg thing flying out over here on this side. And I'm in a fucking rental car on my way to the airport. I don't have time. So I'm down here trying to juggle this shit. Whew. But it's about that time that I said, bam, right into the back of a fucking cop car sitting at a red light. Yeah, so I go in front of the judge, and he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what were you thinking about? And I'm like, Your Honor, tell me you haven't ever been watching porn and told yourself, like, I think I could do that. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with the moral of the story the same way the judge told me. And that's that porn stars are professionals. Okay, don't try this shit at home.